our weather now. Very important as people are traveling. Let's bring in meteorologist Noah Price. Noah, it was a foggy day this morning, and that's not something that's going to change for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, definitely not for tonight and for tomorrow morning, as we'll be expecting more patchy, dense fog. Hey, let's look at that time lapse from Ensign Peak from this afternoon. Again, we saw that those foggy conditions and that low stratus deck hang over the Salt Lake Valley as we had that inversion that kept that cloud cover and that fog in our area, and those temperatures on the cooler side into the 40s. As we'll look ahead at those temperatures right now throughout the state, into the 30s for most of us, still sitting at 50 in St. George, 45 for Lake Powell, 37 for Provo, 34 into Ogden, 26 for Evanston, 32 into Wendover. As we look at that future visibility, again, we'll be seeing more dense fog for tonight, especially for your morning commute. We'll be seeing those visibilities drop to less than a quarter mile in some areas along the Wasatch Front into northern Utah, especially out towards the Salt Flats as well. So if you are traveling in the morning on your morning commute, might want to at least just take some extra time and make sure to be on the lookout as we look at that satellite radar. Again, right now just seeing a few clouds hanging throughout southeast Utah, but we'll see that fog begin to develop into the Wasatch Front region, northern Utah's. Some clouds are starting to work their way in from the northwest. And looking ahead at your upper level futurecast, again, that storm system that brought those rain showers into southern Utah is going to continue to work its way to the east. We'll see a dry cold front work its way through Utah Monday night into Tuesday morning. That'll bring slightly cooler temperatures. Those temperatures will drop into the low to mid 40s throughout the state. And then heading into Thanksgiving for your travel as you're going to visit the family, seeing seasonable temperatures. They'll warm up into the mid 50s, looking at plenty of sunshine, just a few clouds through at least Black Friday. So perfect conditions when you are enjoying your Thanksgiving dinner. And then looking ahead for this weekend, we are seeing a deep upper level trough that's going to dive its way south. That's going to bring much colder temperatures. Could be seeing a rain snow mix into the valley areas, mountain snow, and even talking about some accumulating snow possible into the valley areas. Definitely something to watch, but it is still a week out, but something to keep an eye on as we look at that future cast. And as we can see, we'll see dry conditions. That dry cold front moves its way through, and then seeing dry conditions for this week going into Thanksgiving before that storm system dives its way south and brings precipitation chances. But looking at those low temperatures for tonight into the 30s throughout the Salt Lake Valley, 34 for Farmington, 33 for Ogden, 31 into Salt Lake, and in and around the Wasatch back, 24 into Colville, 24 for Huntsville, getting down to 25 in Alta. And looking at those your regional forecasts, looking at those conditions for tomorrow, seeing plenty of sunshine for southern Utah, morning fog into northern Utah, and along the Wasatch Front, temperatures will be into the low 50s with low 60s into St. George. As we look at your 7-day forecast, we're looking ahead for St. George, seeing sunshine for Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures will be into the low 60s, and then looking ahead for Thanksgiving, again, just seeing a few clouds, generally dry conditions. And then for the Wasatch Front, seeing that morning fog for tomorrow. Temperatures do cool off for Tuesday, high of 45 degrees, and then heading into Thanksgiving, some beautiful conditions, temperatures into the mid 50s, and looking at just a few clouds with that rain snow mix possible going into next weekend. Jordan?
All right.